Good morning, everyone. Welcome to my channel. It's Janet, and if you're new here, make sure you hit that red subscribe button. Give this video a like to let me know that you're liking my content, and don't forget to hit that notification bell so YouTube can notify you when I upload a new video. And if you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for being here and welcome back. Today is another collab that I am doing, and I am so honored to be doing today's video and today's collaboration. I am doing today's collab with Jess from Journey to Healthy.
Hi guys, my name is Jess, and I was just it made my heart so happy when Janet asked me to be part of this collab. I love her channel. As you guys know, you guys subscribe to her, you love her channel too, and you know why I love her so much. Let me tell you a little bit about my little YouTube channel. It is called Journey to Healthy, and that's exactly what it is, just my journey to a healthier lifestyle in general, not only physical, but mental, work-life balance, spending time with my family, but also, you know, I work full-time outside of my home. I'm just busy. On my channel, you'll see meal prep videos, what I ate videos, organization videos. I like to do like weekend vlogs and daily like vlog style what I eat videos. I show recipes. I do a ton of stuff. I did start my journey out on Weight Watchers, and then I morphed over into keto and low carb. Over that period of time, since I have been on this kind of weight loss journey, I have lost over 80 pounds, but I'm kind of stuck there for a while now. So over this last during the summer, actually, just since the summer started, I have kind of stepped back from keto and low carb, and now I am doing just tracking my macros, tracking my calories, and weighing and measuring everything, but keeping it still kind of low carb. I like try to keep one low carb meal a day, but I do have a lot of content on my channel, and I hope that you will go over and subscribe, and I hope that you will stick around and be part of my little YouTube family. Janet will have all of my stuff down below, and again, like I said, I am just so excited to be here and be part of Janet's little world. She is just amazing, like I said, as you guys know. Okay. Bye guys.
Jess now is actually calorie counting. She has been keto before, and she has been successful in weight loss. Right now she just kind of switched things up and went to calorie counting. So if there's anybody watching that is kind of thinking about maybe converting over to calorie counting and not so much keto, make sure that you watch her channel. I'm sure a lot of you already are watching her channel. She's actually a very successful YouTuber, and you know, she is great. I have watched her since day one of my keto journey, and it is such an honor to be doing this collab with her. So thank you so much, Jess. Thank you so much, Jess, for collabing with me, and we decided that we were going to do a what I eat in a day. So therefore, I am doing what I eat in a day on keto, and make sure that you check out her video after you're done watching mine. And if you're already not subscribed to Jess from Journey to Healthy, make sure that you let her know that Janet Greta sent you over to her channel, and let's get on with the video. All right, as everybody knows, I am done the chicken wing fast. Today is actually going to be a keto day for me, and I am alternating days. I am going to be starting the protein modified sparing fast tomorrow. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to alternate days, and then once a week, which actually my first day I decided is going to be August 1st because it is my stepdaughter's wedding, and that is going to be a refeed day. So I will get into the protein sparing modified fast more in detail in tomorrow's video, which you will be seeing. But today I just wanted to concentrate on what I am eating today on keto. So first thing is first, you guys, after finishing a fast, I haven't had my coffee for 3 days, and I am craving it so much. So let's get started on that iced coffee. The time has come. We are starting with our iced coffee. In my cute little mug that I have, I had filled it up with ice and water. I filled up the water, I would say probably a little over half today, because I do want to try a new product. So we are going to be using our JAVY coffee. You guys know I'm obsessed with this. Last time I spilt it, so this time I got one of these little medicine ones, and I'm going to use that to get it out so I don't waste it, because this stuff is amazing. I always have the link down below, which will save you 10%. Click on the link down below and make sure you try yourself some JAVY coffee. It is concentrated coffee, which you only need either a teaspoon or 2. I have been using 2 in my iced coffee. So depending on how strong you like your coffee, I know a lot of people that have commented that I've tried it have only been using one. So it's up to you, but this stuff tastes so, so good. It's made with Arabica beans and it just tastes so, so good. It is so easy as well too. So I am just going to do this. I'm going to do 2 teaspoons. Then what we are going to add is going to be the sugar substitute that I use. I use 2 of these. I just get these at the dollar store. You guys can feel free to use whatever sort of sweetener as long as it agrees with you. Some people are really sensitive to sweetener. Then I'm going to use a dash of my skinny syrup. Today it is salted caramel. I have been on a caramel kick. It's one of my favorite flavors. So that's what I use. I use a splash of that. And then I'm going to do a splash of heavy whipping cream. And I'm actually going to measure this out today because there's a new item that I will show you next, but I am going to measure out, I'm going to use 2 tablespoons of the heavy whipping cream today. There we go. The next product that I'm going to try is one of my friends, Kelsey, had mentioned about this. She sent me a screenshot. It's something that I can have. It's oat and coconut. It is silk half and half. The macros on this are absolutely amazing. So for 1 tablespoon, it is 1 carb. So my iced coffee works out to be like not even a carb with the ingredients that I put in it. So I'm going to put 2 tablespoons of this, and this coffee then will be a 2 carb total coffee. So that is what we are going to be in it. I shook it up and I opened it up because it is brand new. So I am going to add 2 tablespoons of this. And then what I'm going to do next to top it all off is I'm just going to add the rest with my unsweetened coconut milk because I am allergic to almonds. So I use the unsweetened silk coconut milk, and I'm just going to top it off with this. I'm not going to measure it because I think a cup of this works out to be 1 carb, and I definitely don't even use a half a cup to top my coffee off. So that is it, you guys. So let's give it a stir and give it a taste. All right. Oh my. That is so good. I don't know if it's because I haven't had coffee for 3 days or if it is the flavoring from the new little half and half that I put in there. But this is the best coffee that I have made to date. It is so good. This is honestly, it tastes like something that you would buy at Starbucks. Honest to God. I swear it is something that you would buy from a Starbucks. Like an iced caramel macchiato or something like that. So, so good. And I'm telling you guys, this JAVY, this JAVY concentrate makes such a difference. I feel like it makes my iced coffee taste so much better. I have not tried it in my hot coffee yet because it is still summer and it's been like, you know, in the 30s right now, which is like over 90, 95 degrees in Fahrenheit. But give this mixture a try, you guys. Give it a try if you guys have this. I had bought this here in Canada at a Save On Foods. My friend also mentioned that it is at Superstore in the natural section in the cooler. So make sure you have a look for this. It's the oat and coconut, half and half. Make sure you're looking at your nutritional information. Since I work today, I work at 9 till 5:30. I am going to prep meal number 1 and take it with me. I'm so excited to make this. I don't even know why I didn't think of it. It's another one of those recipes. Why didn't I think of this recipe? So I have also done a collab with Mission Keto, Hope, and she had shared her recipe that she made in her first YouTube video, which was the BLT dip. I am going to make that today. I'm going to prep it and take it with me for my first meal, but I am going to half this recipe because the only reason is because I only have half the amount of the sour cream that it calls for. So that's the only reason why I'm halving it. So let's get started on the BLT dip that Hope has made from Mission Keto. All right, let's get started on our dip. So I am just gonna put everything here in this container. This is going to be for my vegetables because I am going to be taking some vegetables, but I will show you guys at the end of it when I am finished making this. This recipe is so easy. you guys thought that I made easy recipes, head over to Hope's channel. She makes super, super easy recipes and they all look absolutely delicious. So we are going to start by what I had prepped last night. This is a ½ pound of bacon. The recipe calls for 1 pound, but I did up a ½ pound of bacon in my oven. So I am going to chop that all up after I mix in all the ingredients. We are going to start by having a ½ cup of mayonnaise, and I use Hellmann's mayonnaise. Feel free to use whatever sort of mayonnaise you use. If you're definitely doing a clean keto, you might have different options for you, but I am going to be using the Hellmann's. I've used it throughout my whole entire journey to lose 110 pounds. Then in the same ½ cup measuring cup, I am going to put in a ½ cup of sour cream. And like I said, the only reason why I'm doing half the recipe, because I feel like I only have about a ½ cup of sour cream left in my container. So I'm going to put that all in my measuring cup, and then we are going to put that in with the mayo. That is going to be it for those wet ingredients. So 4 ingredients, you guys: the mayo, the sour cream, the bacon, and also 1 cut up tomato. I admit I'm not a huge tomato fan, but I think in this, I think I won't mind it. So I'm going to dice this up. Can somebody tell me the difference between tomatoes? Like I said, I'm not a huge tomato fan, but I think this is a Roma tomato, but there is like hothouse tomatoes, there's tomatoes on the vine. There is so many different kind of tomatoes. Can somebody tell me what the difference is between these tomatoes? Like, do they taste different? Do they taste all the same? They're just from different areas. I would love to know. So I feel like I'm just gonna use probably half of this, and I'm gonna save the other half in a baggie just in case I do make more of this, because I always have bacon on hand, and if I get some more sour cream, I can make this again. Right, and then now I am going to chop up all this bacon and then put it in my container, and that is it. We are going to give it a big stir after all of that is done. All right, I'm gonna give this a stir because this seems like enough bacon, to be honest. I never did, like, it was pretty much just roughly half of a package for this. So I maybe have overestimated the amount of bacon. I do love bacon though, but I think this is going to be good. I think I'm just gonna leave it at that actually. I'm gonna do a little bit of a twist for my dip. And Hope doesn't do this in her recipe, but I am definitely going to give it a try. I think maybe it will give a good little bit of change, and gotta change it up once in a while. So this bacon I will keep, and like I said, if I make this dip again, at least I'll have some bacon. I'm going to sprinkle some cheddar cheese on top of this dip, and that is what I'm going to be taking with me to work. Now, this probably here is 2 servings, I would say. So, you know, obviously I'm gonna take the container to work, but I'm not gonna eat the whole container. So that is it. That is the BLT dip, and I am going to cover that and take that with me. Now let's get started what we are going to be dipping in our BLT dip. So what I'm going to be taking is some sweet peppers and some cucumbers, and I am also going to be taking some of the keto crackers that I love. I prefer the Eve's brand. These ones are my favorite. The macros on these are actually a quarter of the bag for 1 net carb. The total net carbs are 4 and the fiber is 3. So really, really clean ingredients. So give this a try. And I am also going to be taking some pork rinds as well too, which I will bag up and take with me. And I will show you everything that I take with me. But first, I'm just going to chop up my veggies and get everything packaged up. All right, this is going to be my veggies. I know it doesn't seem like a lot, but I am having crackers and pork rinds as well. So let's package up. I'm just gonna put them in another container And that is going to be meal number 1 today. All right, and this is going to be my crackers. They come fairly big sometimes, so I will definitely be cutting breaking these in half. And my pork rinds, I like putting them in a container just so that they don't get crushed if I have them in a baggie. So there you have it. This is going to be my meal number 1. I am off to work, and I will see you guys once I finally taste this BLT dip. I'm so excited to have my meal. All right, everyone, it is lunchtime, so let's give this dip a taste. Okay, we're gonna try the cucumber first. This is delicious. All right, now I'm gonna try the sweet pepper. So good for both of those. Pork rinds. Very, very good. Keto crackers. This dip is really, really good. So good. So make sure you give it a try. Really, really good. I'm gonna finish my lunch here and I will catch you guys probably when I get home for supper. I am back home and about to start supper, so I am going to be sharing a new recipe with you today, and I am going to be sharing white keto lasagna recipe, so let's get started. All right, so the first thing we are going to do is just cook up our chicken. So I here have some ground chicken that I'm going to be using today, and I'm just going to put a little bit of oil in the frying pan. I have some frozen spinach in the microwave, if you can hear that, because we will need some thawed and drained spinach. So I'm just going to fry up this chicken first, and then I will show you what we are going to be doing next. All right, this is the Alfredo sauce that I'm going to be using for this recipe. It is the Classico Alfredo, and for a quarter of a cup, it is 3 carbs. So this is what I'm going to be using today with a recipe. I am going to put a half a cup in this because I plan on making 2 servings. I have cut this recipe in half, and it's even maybe less than half because I'm the only one that eats keto in my family, so I want to make 2 servings of this. So I'm going to use a half a cup of the Classico Alfredo. And I'm also going to use a little bit of pink Himalayan salt. And then we are just going to mix that together, and we are going to set that aside for now. Okay, next we are going to take a bowl, and we are going to put some ricotta cheese in it. This is the kind that I am using, and I'm going to, like I said, half the recipe. So I'm going to use half of a cup. For this one here, for a quarter of a cup is 4 carbs. So pretty decent macros. So I'm going to use 2 of these. This measuring cup is a quarter cup. So I'm going to use 2 of those. And then we are going to add our egg. Calls for 1 egg. Then we are going to add some minced garlic. And then I'm going to add some minced onion. All right, and that is going to be it. I am going to mix this up, and then we will move on to our next step. So now we are ready to assemble our lasagna, but it had said to layer it as far as like our mixture and the meat, and then our thawed and drained spinach. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to mix it with the ricotta and egg mixture, and then just mix it all together. All right, and then what we are going to do next is just assemble our lasagna. So I'm gonna put a little bit of meat on the bottom of each. I just got these little pans actually from Winners. They were actually for Christmas for baking, but they work perfectly for like single meals that I want to make just for myself. So we'll put about 1/4 of the mixture in each. Then we will put some of the ricotta cheese layer. About 1/4 of the mixture in each. And then just repeat for both. All right, and then we are going to top it with our shredded mozzarella cheese, and we are going to sprinkle that on top and then throw it in the oven. And we are going to leave them in the oven for about 30 to 35 minutes until the cheese is all melted and a nice golden brown. These are them just right out of the oven. So I left them in for about 20 minutes. So depending on how well you want your cheese, if you like it really, really golden, I prefer it not to be. So I'm just gonna let this cool, and one of these is going to be for my dinner tonight. All right, everyone, this is going to be my meal number 2 today, and this is all I'm gonna be having because this is all that's left for my macros today, since I am back on the keto and I'm watching all of my macros. So this is what I will be having, but you can easily probably cut this in half and you can add some vegetables to the side, some steamed broccoli with some shredded cheese on it, or whatever kind of side you like, some green beans. Those are usually my go-tos, but this is a pretty big slice as well too. So excited to eat this, and I will let you know how it tastes. Thank you so much to Jess from Journey to Healthy for collabing with me for this video. I hope you enjoyed today's video. I do a lot of what I eat in a day videos if you are new here, and I usually include all the time the calories and the total carbs or net carbs, whatever I'm doing in that video. And then at the end of my video, I always put the total amount of calories and the total carbs that I'm having for the day. So thanks again, Jess. If you're not already subscribed to her channel, I will have her YouTube channel linked down below in the description. So make sure you go and subscribe to her channel. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Hit that red button and subscribe. And make sure you give me a like. And also make sure that you're hitting that notification bell so YouTube can notify you when I upload a new video. Thanks for watching.